Awesome. Team call night. Best night of the week. My fave. And tonight we're going to start just by saying, obviously, it's getting towards the middle to later part of April. Success Club's coming down to the wire. Not the wire. I mean, you've got 8 days, so you can totally do it. But if anybody is struggling or need tips or things, feel free to reach out. Be inviting every day in your stories. I was on a call again last week with Danny Detra, and she was talking about how she is not apologetic about getting on camera as soon as her workout is done every day and inviting people to join her every day. And she tells them, vote on this poll if you want info. And then whoever votes on the poll gets an invite, and whoever watches that specific clip gets an invite. So I think, you got to do it every day if you really want to make this happen. So, and I gave you guys the meal plan to give to people. I don't know if that's going well for you guys, but I hope that it helps some of you. So tonight we're going to talk Emerald because it's our very first Going Emerald call for just our team. So I was going to go over again, like why we do this, why it's important. Emerald is basically just your first commitment as a coach. It's just you deciding, hey, I want to go in and I actually want to make this a business. Every single successful coach in this company has decided to go Emerald. And it's basically just signing your first 2 coaches. It's not hard. We're all going to do it in the next 24 hours. And this is why. Emerald, basically, you get to start tapping into your Beachbody piggy bank, which I tried to talk to you guys about in our last team page. I need to do another video talking about it. But we all work together in building volume. So if you're in my downline, you're getting volume accrued for you by coaches who are above you, not just me, but all of us, by placing coaches under each other. So when you sign up, I guarantee you've already had some coaches placed under you on a certain side if you look in your back office. Those are contributing to your volume, and that's part of your Beachbody piggy bank. Basically, any volume that comes from those coaches, you get credit for, but you don't get to tap into that until you're Emerald. So once you're Emerald, you get Team Cycle bonus from the volume of the coaches below you, even if they're not yours, which is pretty cool because I don't know of another job where you get to go and get helped by your teammates with your paycheck. So you want to tap into that. I tell everybody, go Emerald right away. It's your first step. It's you saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run with this business. And here's my first 2 people. It gives you some success right out of the gates. Most of us started by signing up a spouse, which is not hard. You can sign them up with a performance stack and get 2 Success Club points from the get-go, which I didn't realize you get 2 Success Club points with a performance stack, but that's what Danny said she has all of her coaches do. They get 2 new products to try, they get a spouse signed up, and you get your first 2 Success Club points. So if you have not done that, I would recommend it. You can build through that account in the future. You probably won't right now, but you definitely want to in the future. I make 2 paychecks right now, one off of Peter's account and mine. So it's kind of a long-term thing, vision thing. But if you're in this business, you should be in it for the long term because it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, much like we would like it to be. But long-term, it can be really smart business-wise. The faster you achieve it, the faster you gain some success. You get some rapport with people because you kind of start to show people that you're actually doing something with this business. We give you a public shout out. We're like, look at this girl. She's already hit her first milestone in the business. People start to go, whoa, okay, maybe she is serious about this thing. You can move on to making an income 2 ways instead of 1, because before you hit Emerald, you can only make income off of commissions. You don't get that Team Cycle bonus. You're accessing your piggy bank, and then you get to move on to bigger and better things. So we're all going to pick 2 people that we would love to join. And I tell my new coaches, this is, again, not hard. I can show you the graphic that I uploaded to the team page that I have also on my desktop, my messy desktop. Don't judge me. Oh, what a mess. This one. This is what I tell all of my new coaches, and I uploaded it to the team page this afternoon. This should be your game plan for your first month. And again, this should be your game plan for every month, no matter what kind of a coach you are. You plus 3 and then help 3 more. So basically you get Shakeco for free with your first 3 and then add 3 more so that you can actually make a check. Because you don't just want to get your shake for free. You want to actually make some income in this business. And your first 3 is not hard because it's probably going to be family, spouse, mom, aunt, something like that. Coworker maybe. So help 3 people get started the exact same way you did in your first 30 days. As a new coach, this is so easy because you get to go to people and say, dude, I'm doing this really fun, exciting thing and I'm really excited about it. You should totally do it with me. That's exactly what I told people. And I was excited about the business. So I was like, you should look into this business with me. And they're like, what? And I was like, I don't know. I'll get you some info. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know all the details. I'm just really excited. So it's not hard. Help 3 people with the challenge pack and then help 3 more. And you can actually learn to literally break down your commission and calculate how much you can get. So here's how it breaks down with the 160. That's getting your Shakeology back, right? Your first 3. Begin earning weekly team cycle bonus by becoming Emerald in the next 24 hours. Emerald is just you plus 2. Any of these options. Mom, BFF, sister, roommate, friend, aunt on this leg, and your spouse on the other leg. 2 people. And that's not hard because you can go to your mom, your aunt, your sister, BFF, someone be like, hey, I'm trying to do this thing. I would love to have you jump in with me. You can get a challenge pack and product and get an awesome shape, and I get going in my business. It's a win-win. They don't have to want to work the business. It's great if they do. If you want to go out and be like, hey, everybody, do this business. It's awesome. That's great. Like, go talk about the business. But if you're not comfortable and you're like, I just want to invite people to join me, that's great too. They can still sign as a coach, get the discount. Yeah, that's just your commission. Then you get your team cycle bonus. Yes, Jen. Now, quick reminder to you guys who hit Emerald. Should your account go inactive, you lose any accrued volume. Now, this can be a really big deal, and I can share my screen again to show you why this is a big deal. I'm going to go into my account. And show you my volume. So you have a weak leg and a strong leg. Your weak leg is where you just build yourself. Your strong leg is where your sponsor has placed you and they're building on that leg with you. When I signed up, my strong leg was my left, and then my coach didn't build anything. So if you can see this, mine have flip-flopped, and it used to be on any given week they would flip-flop. But see how I'm accruing all this volume, and you have carryover volume. So I have, this is all leftover that has not been cycled yet. Now, if I were to go inactive in my account and not order anything, that goes to 0 and I lose all of it. I don't get to keep any of it. If I drop rank and I'm not Emerald anymore because somebody underneath me goes Emerald or goes inactive, I still get to keep this volume, and as soon as I get back to Emerald, they'll let me start cycling it again. That's really cool. Beachbody will still hold on to it for you, even if you drop rank. But if you don't order anything in your account that month and you go inactive, you can literally lose thousands of dollars. I was saying something to Peter, like, I looked up his account, and I was like, yeah, you have $4,000 uncycled. Like, that I haven't tapped into, that I haven't cycled yet. 4,000 in his account. And if I were to let his account go inactive, that 4,000 goes 0. And that pisses me off. So I'm not going to go inactive. So I'm just sharing that with you guys to give you like a, hey, don't go inactive. Don't be stupid. Like, that's Beachbody's piggy bank for you. And they just take it away if you go inactive. So don't do that. And 2, get Emerald so you can tap into that volume that we are building for you. We, your team, are already building that for you. Okay. Let's I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to think of who their two are that they're going to invite this week. I'm going to run another coach sneak peek this week, so you can definitely invite to that. I'm warning everyone that it's very straightforward about the business, so probably only invite people who are serious about the business and not just wanting a discount, because if they just want the discount, they might kind of be like, whoa, what is this? Because I break everything down. I break down challenge packs. I break down their commissions, like all of it. How you make money, how much time are they going to have to put into this, like all of it. And I don't sugarcoat it. I tell them, you're not going to make six figures your first year. So you're probably going to put in more hours than you get paid your first year. This is a long-term thing. Like, because I want people to know coming into this for the business with the right expectations. So everyone want a couple of minutes to think? Or do you already have your two people in mind and you just want to put them in the chat or say it out loud? Anybody on the call who's not Emerald yet? I know Sandra's not.
I was thinking about, you know how I messaged you earlier about my performance line, questions about that? I was thinking about canceling it on my side. We are that broke, to be honest with you. It really comes down to pennies with us. But anyways, I was going to cancel it on my side and sign my husband under a performance. But would that be enough points or volume or whatever?
Yeah. Are you still getting Shakeology in your account?
Yeah, I'm going to get Shakeology.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Let's
cancel
totally do
the
it.
performance line on my side and sign him as a coach and under the performance, and it'll just even out.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. So I'm going to do that tonight. And then I had a lady comment. My phone's about to go dead crap. I had a lady comment on my video, and she wants to sign up for the on-demand. I'm trying to convince her on Shakeology, but I'm not going to lose the on-demand, and she'll sign as a coach as well. So it's not for sure yet, but she commented, send me the info. She immediately started private messaging, so it sounds pretty legit. So
awesome. Can you tell me why she's not interested in the products?
Well, she's fully 6 years deep into Advocare, and she's only looking for the exercise. I'm like, so, I mean, she's not brand new Advocare. I mean, she's hardcore invested. So she's really only wanting the exercise. So.
And I didn't know this, but apparently Advocare has a pre and post workout.
Yeah, they have tons. Okay. It's crazy. My mom does Advocare, but I'm convincing her that she owes me that she has to do Beachbody. No, I'm teasing. But anyway, there's tons of products for Advocare.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Anybody else have any questions they want to go over? Or anything? I love it.
I was just going to tell people that one of the things that I have coaches that struggle with is like I just had somebody, just one of my discount coaches asked me today. She says, well, if I don't always want to use Shakeology every month and I want to switch to a different product, how do I go about that? And she says, so how do I cancel that? I said, you don't cancel it. You keep it on Home Direct and you skip that month and then order something else on Home Direct. And I just tell her you could skip each month and go back and forth. And you guys can do it on your own account as long as you keep up your personal volume points. I do it on my account. I always do Shakeology on mine. But then I have other products where I skip months as I want to build and add. And I do the same for my husband Tim's account. So I always get the performance stack through him and then extra stuff. So I flip-flop how it goes. You do that too, Joy, right? We order things on Home Direct. Yeah. And then sometimes I cancel some of those and then do different ones. But I keep the solid points. I never screw with those so that I never miss it. And I always have those on.
So both my account and Peter's is set to do Shakeology every month. But sometimes we don't both need it because he's not as faithful as I am to drink his Shakeology every day. So I'll just change it. Like I'll skip a month and get like Beach Bars or something. It just has to be Home Direct or it won't count. So make sure it's Home Direct and then you can always cancel that or delay it, whatever. So Beach Bars is delicious. We do those for sure.
And then I do tell people too, like one of my coaches says, well, I have too much Shakeology, just like Joy was saying with her husband. She said that she had too much Shakeology. And I told her, well, then get it in single packs where they offer it. And I know sometimes we go, wait, we're getting like 5 or 6 less servings, but get it And then you have it for your incentives for coaches and for your coach gift packs. And you'll want those to give to people because it's really nice as giveaways. So remember that you have those individual packets are the best to get for stuff like that.
Or the boxes of Energize to give away. Yeah, all of that. I mean, I even get extra beach bars and extra packets of Energize to give away in my coach things and stuff. So, yeah. Perfect. It looks like people have names written down. Cassie, you are one coach away from going Emerald. Sandra is too. And you guys need to be Emerald by Thursday. Actually, I'm going to say by tomorrow. So, who do you need help with coming up with for tomorrow? You can do it, girl. You've been sitting on this for like 3 weeks.
So here's the deal. I have been working on an accounting project that I got assigned last week that is due tomorrow, and it is a paper, financial statements, it is a PowerPoint, it's a presentation, and it's essentially my final grade. It's like 2 grades. And so I've been busting my butt, and I want to invite, but I can't tonight because I'm so busy. I had to squeeze this in. I was like, I gotta make it to this call. That's how bad it was for me today.
Okay. Do you have a name in mind before Thursday?
I have one, yes.
Yeah, Shay's like, send them out right now. Send out the invite right now. We're on the call. You're already on the call. Just send it out. I second Shay. Oh my gosh, Emily, I am so jealous. You have 10,000 carryover mom. Freaking A. Emily, you have 2 for today. Are you planning on putting those under you or under Colin?
I will put them under Colin if they accept.
I
have a whole list of, I actually have this whole list of people.
What?
I'm trying to just work through it like, a few every day, like we talked about.
I haven't studied your downline in the last few days to even look where like you need people, but
yeah. But where would it, so the 10,000 carryover volume points, does that mean I need to build up my weak leg more?
yes.
Okay.
But so here's what I did. I hit diamond and then I loaded my weak leg.
Okay. So I'd want to hit diamond first.
I mean, I would.
Well, I mean, I already have enough coaches on each side. It's the emeralds that I'm lacking.
Right. Literally. Yeah.
Okay.
Is Holly interested in working the business anymore?
I don't know. She's so not responsive to me.
Okay.
I'll send her a text message and ask her about that, but she will get back to me with, answer every other question I ask.
Okay.
But not
right.
the business. So
just because you have a bunch on that side that all used to be emerald, and it wouldn't be hard for them to get emerald again.
yeah.
So you might actually tell her, hey, I noticed you're not emerald. That means you're making nothing off the coaches that are currently below you until you get back to emerald. How can I help you get there so that you're making something off of these coaches? Because literally I tell my coaches who are sitting on one coach, I go, you're not making a thing off of them until you hit emerald.
True. Yeah.
So you could approach it that way.
Okay.
All right. Arissa, do you have names? Do you have people in mind? I'm going to put you on the spot. Where's Chanel? Oh, there she is. Do you mind? Well, Chanel, do I have your permission?
It's difficult because I've done this kind of thing before. I've done Thrive. I've done True Vision. I've done Keto OS. So I've done a lot of direct sales. So my warm market is kind of oh, again, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, what have you got your teeth into? What supplement are you throwing at me now? Type of situation. So for me, it's hard for me to try to sell something until I've got more results.
Yeah.
I don't even have products right now.
Do you have a spouse or a mom or anyone that you can do right
I
now?
have a mom, yeah. I have a mom, but I don't have a spouse.
Okay. You could do your mom. That's fine.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's going to take you some time to build up trust with people. It just will.
Right.
But that's where social media is going to be your BFF. You show up
Right.
every damn day doing your workout and drinking your shake and telling everyone that you're doing it. And as they watch you do that day after day after day, that's how you build that trust. So like,
Right. Well,
do not miss a day, because that's your bank account right there with your trust. Yeah. Awesome. Jessie, I know you're new. Jessie's brand new, you guys. Give it up for Jessie. Woo!
Hi.
On the call. Hey, girl.
Oh, wait. Hi. Sorry, I'm multitasking.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm like finishing dinner and like trying to clean and listen at the same time. And
You're
so,
doing
hi, everybody.
Hello. Welcome. We're super stoked you're here.
Thanks.
Are you thinking of signing up your hubs with the performance stack?
I have a list of people, and actually, I have 5 sisters, and I just have a really huge family. And so, I already have a lot of people
Perfect.
that I'm like gonna go and pursue. And there's a lot of like extended friends too that I have on social media that I know are super like fitness-esque. So yeah, I feel good about it.
Perfect. Okay, because that just reminded me of my last point, which I totally forgot to say. The reason you all should be going Emerald this week is because, hello, Trina's Push to Diamond group. You want to be in this group. You guys, I have never even been in a group where I've been personally mentored by Trina. Not even me. Like, this was not even offered for me when I was going for things, let alone 2 other 15-star diamonds. So all you have to do to get into this group is be Emerald, be an active Emerald by Thursday, which is when ranks change, and have at least 1 Success Club point. So Jessie, if you signed up 1 person tonight, you would have 2 Success Club points.
Okay.
If you signed up a sister on each side as like a discount coach or whatever, or if they wanted to work the business, whatever, you'd wake up Emerald Thursday, you'd have 4 Success Club points.
Okay.
You only need 5 to be in the club every month. I tell everyone go for 10 because you'll make a lot more money. Shay's going for 10. Shay's going to do it. But, and then you could be in Trina's group, which is a really huge deal. And she's never offered this before. So it's a pretty big deal. I did a live about it last week. So everybody should be going Emerald for that. Emily, are you getting into that? Because you totally.
Hopefully. I don't have any Success Club points yet.
All right.
That's my goal.
Now, does anybody want to share any good verbiage that's working for them, or give Jessie any pointers with her sisters? Jessie, how are you feeling about talking to your sisters about it?
I feel pretty good about talking to them about it because it's like an ongoing thing for them, like a back and forth, kind of like equal to where I've been. And so it's really easy to motivate them, especially my mom too, because they all want something, but nothing ever works. And so I feel pretty good about talking to them about it.
Okay, so you can sign them up before Thursday, right?
Yes.
All right, good. Okay. Shay and I have been talking a lot about avatars because we heard Jess Duke at Super Saturday, and she had some great insider things to say about your avatar. When I first signed up, they would talk a lot about your avatar, and I always felt so lost. I was like, I have no flipping clue, like, who my avatar is. And then I spent a lot of time in my business talking to the broken person I used to be and attracting a lot of really broken people. And that's great. Like, we want to help people, but they were so broken, sometimes they couldn't even help themselves. And I was like, okay, like, I can't do this for you. So it's been like this process, and I think your avatar is always changing because you're always changing. And it can be hard to believe, like, my avatar is me, but they are. They're you. They're like you. And if you're driven and if you work hard and you keep your word, like, you can ask for that in the kind of coaches you want to attract on your team and things like that. So, Shay, I'll let you take it away. We'll just give you guys a few pointers before we wrap up this call.
Okay, so I actually like made a sheet and like found a photo of this girl that I felt I would really want to hang out with. And I named her. This sounds so funny, but honestly, like it has helped so much with my posts and things. So everyone meet Sam Marshall. She's beautiful. And so first I just wrote like something about her, and you guys, like, it's me, really, right? So it says she's a 33-year-old mom of 2. She works part-time but isn't happy in her job. She wishes she could stay at home with her kids, but worries about not bringing in the little extra cash that she does. And she has fear of not being perfect and being judged for not being fit enough to coach. And she's a goal setter and get things done once she puts her mind to it. Then I sat down and I wrote down her interests. So these are like the things I wrote down. Her interests, what she wants more of, what she wants less of, what she dreams of, and then what she struggles with. And so, like, clearly it's me. Like, she loves Target and cooking and a good pair of jeans and making lists, and she dreams of being debt-free and staying home and meaningful relationships, and she wants more time with her kids and friendships and money for vacations. She wants less stress, judgment, and negative friends, and she struggles with perfectionism, anxiety, people-pleasing, comparison, and rejection. So I just sat down and I basically was like, who am I and what do I have to offer? So basically, if I were to talk to myself, what would get me? What would speak to me? So now when I post, I'm going, what does Sam want from me? Like, if I post about my shake, what does she want to know about my shake? Or if I post about my workouts, she's really not into the logistics of the working out. She wants to know that she can do it quickly and effectively, and she loves to cook, so she doesn't want that taken away from her. So these are the things that I really think about, is basically those 5 things. And what does she struggle with? If I struggle with these, she struggles with them, and therefore I can have a conversation with her, and I can touch her heart, and I can speak into her life. And although this person is like imaginary, like she's my best friend, and I want her to see my post and go, I want to hang out with this girl. I want to coach with this girl. I want her in my life. So this has made a huge difference, because even when I'm talking to, like, this is my list of people that I've contacted today, I'm putting their name into what I'm speaking to her.
Ooh.
So I'm saying, hey, Alicia, I know that you're a mom and you're doing these things. And so I can kind of use what I say to Sam when I'm talking to these people.
Yeah.
And it has made a huge difference in the connections, in the conversations, and people are starting to react more to my posts and my polls and things, because I'm not speaking to the crowd. When you're throwing something out there and you're just throwing it out for the crowd, hoping someone's going to grab it, because I know especially in the beginning, it's like, I just need coaches. I just want Success Club points. I want the money, so I'm just going to I'm just going to put this post and hopefully someone's going to grab onto it, instead of taking that, which is how I've been. So I was always I'm going to throw this out there and just hope somebody's going to like it and somebody's going to want to coach with me, instead of going, I don't want just somebody. I want Sam. I don't want just whoever's going to grab it. I want my team full of Sams. So there you have it. That's what I've been working on.
And Jess Dukes had some really great questions to help you narrow it down. Did you get like the screenshot that she shared?
Yeah, I do. So I can post it. It's kind of gray.
Oh, yeah. Just post it in the team page, maybe.
Okay, because I had to zoom in and take it from like the screen far away, but I'll post it in the team page.
So I think my biggest takeaway from it was, don't be afraid to be like really real about who you are. Because, okay, my real avatar doesn't need to work. She wants to, but she doesn't need to.
Yeah.
And like my avatar doesn't want to admit that like she wants to work because she wants to have money to pay for splurges, because even though her husband makes really good money, they have debt. But you don't want to admit that because it's like, your husband makes really good money. Why would you need to work? Do you know what I mean? So like getting really real about like, and I like nice things, okay? I have expensive tastes. Like, I'm just going to start throwing it out there. Like, but that's who I need to talk to, because that's how I am. I'm not going to be a Walmart person. I'm just not.
Well, and just like we've talked about how you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, right? So like when I'm talking to Sam, this is who I want on my team because I'm being specific on goal setting driven moms. Now, does that mean that even though Sam here is working, does that mean I'm turning away stay-at-home moms? No.
Right.
But when I'm posting, I'm being specific and, hey, girl who loves this and wants this, I want you.
And is your post going to entertain her, inspire her, or what's the other one?
Let me see.
Like entertain, inspire, or something else. And that's the only 3 reasons you should be posting.
Yeah. I'll find it.
It's entertain, inspire, and now I lost it. Entertain, inspire,
Educate.
and then motivate or educate. That's right. Educate, motivate, inspire, or entertain. Yep. So basically.
So like, for example, last week when I did the coach sneak peek, I didn't talk about the question, how much time is this business going to take? Because I was like, wait a minute. I never had that question when I signed up. I never asked like, how much time is this going to take, guys? Because I'm not sure I have the time, because I didn't think I wouldn't, because I know if it's important to me and I know it's going to pay off, I'll make the time. So I addressed, is this worth your time? Because I was like, if it's worth my time, I will make the time, because that's the type of person I am. But here for years, I've been answering the question like, how much time? Like, guys, I promise it's going to be okay. And then I was like, who am I talking to? Like, that was never my concern. I know I'll make the time. I don't have that concern. So it even helps you in like addressing sneak peeks. Like, what questions does she have about the business that you could even be talking about now on social media? So anyways, we don't need to keep going on this team call, but here's my challenge to all of you. Go do a post in the next 24 hours that talks to you, who you are. You can write an avatar, you can make a name for her, but let it be a process, because it's going to take a few days. But do a post where you're like, oh, that's the real me. And it's a little bit scary to put that out there, because I don't want to admit this. I don't want to admit this side of me. But it is, because that's how you're going to attract your people. 1. And then don't care how many likes you get, because you're not going after the masses. You're going after 1. And it's funny, because there's this girl I know who for a couple of years now, I've been like, she's my avatar. And she's very close. She's not quite there. She's very close to my avatar. And I wrote a post last week being like, ooh, I know I'm saying this to my avatar. And after I posted it, I was like, why did I do that? I got like hardly any likes. And then guess what? I noticed that she liked it. Not that many people liked it, but she did. And I was like, oh, I did it. So I was like, I didn't get everyone, but I got the one that's close to me, my avatar. So that's how you know. But all right, do a post. And we're all going to go Emerald. I'm going to start a thread shouting out people as they are adding coaches for tier 1. You want to get to tier 2 before Thursday. I know we all can do it. I'm doing a coach sneak peek starting Thursday. Meet the Level Up Babes. So just throw people in there too. Any last questions before we go? Do you want me to do a boomerang? Did we lose Arissa? I think we did. All right. And then I'm going to put out, we're just going to do a boomerang. You can do like a little wave and a smile, unless we want to do something different. If you do, speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, everybody looking, and I'll count it down. Ready to wave? 1, 2, 3. All righty. I will post that in the team page. If you need me to text it to you, let me know. Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for getting on. I love you guys. You're awesome.
See you,
All right.
Julie.
Good night.
Bye.